What is going on, guys? It's Crozen, and welcome back to part 3 of the Assassin Stealth Character Build Guide here. A lot of you guys wanted me to do some type of gameplay footage of me playing the game, so I thought that'd be a good idea for this video, so here you are. So I'll probably leave the footage running, and I'll go over a few more things that I should have mentioned earlier, and I'll give you guys a few more tips involving the build. So one of the first things being the Assassin Stealth Armor, whatever you want to call it. It's called Chameleon Armor in the game, and that's kind of what makes me invisible. I know a lot of you guys were wondering how I was invisible, or how do you go invisible in this game. Well, actually it is your armor, and I found mine off of a legendary mole rat, so I'm assuming that any legendary enemy you kill, you will be able to have a chance in order to get this. Again, I don't know how rare this is. I probably got lucky getting this early in the game, because I think I'm like 60 hours in my playthrough already, and I've only found this once. So definitely, if you find this, you want to use it, because it is by far you know, probably the most one thing that is going to make your sneak a lot better. But you know, it only works when you are crouched and you are still. So if you are crouched and you are moving, it will not work. So as you will see later in this video, as I am crouched and moving, you won't see me invisible, like this part right here, for example. But once I go back to being crouched and still, I get that invisibility visual back, which means that the armor is working. Now, with every good thing, there is obviously a downside, and the downside to using this invisible armor is that, well, your Pip-Boy doesn't work if you are crouched and you are moving. So like, for example, right here, if I was moving crouched, which I am, and I went to access my Pip-Boy, I wouldn't be able to navigate through my Pip-Boy. So I'd have to actually stay still, or I'd have to, you know, stand up and access my Pip-Boy, which is quite an annoyance. I know it has annoyed me quite a few times, especially when, you know, I am in the moment of, you know, some kind of action in the game, and just to find out I can't even access my Pip-Boy. So I'm assuming that's a glitch and that's going to be patched, but again, I don't really know that. So yeah, another thing I wanted to go over was followers. I really didn't mention followers too much in my last two videos, but me personally, I use a follower you know, all the time while I'm playing. But for the sake of this video, I didn't use a follower for any of these clips, just because I kind of wanted to show you guys the pure aspect of the stealth, rather than you know, getting into some troubles with my follower. And what I mean by that is, you know, I find that a lot of followers in this game are just really stupid when it comes to sneaking. And for example, you know, I was in a building once where you know, my follower went ahead of me while I was crouched and actually got me alerted, and it kind of happens quite a few times. However, I don't think that it's enough to really say, you know, I'm not going to use a follower. And again, I don't really know if there is a sneak follower in the game, sort of like how Skyrim had, you know, better sneak followers than others. So I haven't done too much research on that, so if you guys even know anything, you could actually tell me. But yeah, another thing I want to talk about was the weapons, something that I haven't really mentioned. But as far as this build, you can really use a variety of weapons. You're not really limited to, say, a pistol or something like that. You can use a lot of varieties. But as you see here, my main go-to weapon in this game is obviously the silenced 10mm. You see me using this a lot. But I also use other weapons too, such as this one right here with my automatic laser pistol, and I use a sniper rifle. So those are like my three go-to weapons right now. So there is that. As far as a silencer goes, I would definitely recommend you guys to at least have a silenced weapon in your inventory. I'm not saying you have to use it a lot. Obviously, I don't use a silencer all the time, but if you are in a very bad situation where there's a lot of group of enemies really right next to each other, sort of like this clip here, it will really help that you have a silenced gun rather than you know, alerting all of these ghouls here. So as you see here, if I did not have a silencer in this situation, I would have probably alerted all of these ghouls. So there is that. Yeah, so aside from that, I mean, you can really use any kind of weapon. Just make sure you got a silencer, as I said. And yeah, that'll probably do it for this video, guys. I just wanted to get out something quick, something short, just to give you guys a little bit of footage of me playing the build and giving you a little bit more tips on how you want to navigate this game with this build. So yeah, as you see in this clip, I'm actually using a shotgun. So that's just kind of you know, the variety that you have with this build. You can use all different kinds of weapons, and you know, obviously a silencer being the most effective, but you know, you're not limited to a silencer. So that'll probably do it for me here. I gotta say thank you all to my 115 subscribers right now. That is really amazing, and I love you guys. You know, just 2 weeks ago I had 0 subs, and now I got 115 just from these 2 videos. So I had to release another video to go forward, and you know, in case you guys had any more questions about this build. So yeah, that'll probably do it for me, guys. I got a lot of things to do next week, so I'll probably release one more video revolving around, you know, this whole assassin stealth build, where, you know, we probably go over, you know, the final perks and all the perks that you're going to want to get in this game, not just, you know, the perks you're going to want to get early, but all of them. So look out for that, and yeah, that'll do it for me, guys. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and yeah, I will see you guys later.